Hey there, Rocketeers. AC Rockets here for you. That's Alkali Creek Rockets. That's where I grew up, flying model rockets in Alkali Creek there in Billings, Montana, right? Very good. So we're moving along with the Super Vega here, and I've had some thoughts I wanted to discuss about the next steps on this bad boy rocketry Estes Q modeling mashup here. I've got my old original Estes right here, and this baby is ready to fly. But what I've been thinking about is that I've had this for a long, long time, and pretty solid unit here, launching on a D. But when this baby comes down, it's almost always going to land on one of these pods, and you can see over the years where the pressure points are. When it lands on one of these pods, the pod takes pressure right here, and you can see this one bent a little bit, and then this small section of fin is really weak, so it's prone to break right there. So what I did with this one long ago is I went to a hobby shop and I bought white, I think it was RC, radio controlled canopy tape, right? Super strong, but also thin. And I added it to all the weak joints where this thing would come down and hit. And it seems to have paid off. I've launched this probably 2 or 3 times since adding this tape. And all of this damage was done before that. And of course I put a bigger chute in there as well. But yeah, I've added this tape to all of these joints that were a little bit weak. And I've had this thing a long, long time. So I'll probably launch this again this spring, and I'll film it if I do. But you'll be able to see the difference with this one. So this is the Bad Boy Rocketry upgraded version. We've got plywood through the wall fins. I've got these center or middle fins on now. And I've got my fillets run on all sides. I just need to sand these now so they'll take paint a little bit better. But what I'm planning on doing now is getting the this other section of tube on here, and then getting my Kevlar sleeve on here. And what I'm going to do that I've been doing on other rockets is at the top of the tube, to prevent zippering, I'm going to have about 2 inches all the way around of CA glue just inside. Let it dry for a good day or more, and then sand it to make sure the nose cone fits nicely. I've been doing that to even my low power rockets now for some years, and it's really paid off, right? The other interesting thing to note is this BBR version has 2 equally sized tubes. The old original Vega here, Super Vega, has 1 long tube and then a short tube, but that allows you to put these fins on a main tube with no problem. This one, of course, maybe it's just my luck, but these fins here are going right where these 2 tubes meet, which maybe is not ideal, but I don't really mind that. I'll put the tubes together here, and then I'll sand lightly around that joint, and then we'll add those fins in there, and I don't think we'll have any problem. Not concerned about it. That should be just fine. But then, yes, what I'm going to do also is add the Kevlar sleeve. I will probably shorten this, and I might even fold it so it's not so wide, like that. And then that will go over the Kevlar cord. And then when that cord comes out and is fully extended, this is where it will end up with the sleeve, so that we can prevent zippering. We'll have the cord inside there, and this is what should come out when it's fully ejected there at the top. So we are going to help protect the cord, and we're also going to protect the body tube from zippering there at the top. So that is the plan. Not to mention that thankfully we've got the spring-loaded pods now. So that should hopefully take some pressure off of this part of the fin and the tube. I've reinforced that with CA inside. I elected not to put like tube couplers or another body tube in there to make it really strong, because we've already got enough extra weight added on this with plywood fins, plywood centering rings, the springs in here plus the plywood rings. So there's a lot of extra weight in this bottom section that we don't have in the regular version, right? So probably going to have to add some nose weight to get this baby just right. But we'll do that, and I think we'll be just fine. So that's our latest update. Probably the next time you see this, I'll have these upper fins on, and we'll start working on adding the pods. So thanks for stopping in. I really appreciate your support. This is AC Rockets. Have a great weekend, and we'll catch you on the next one.